guys, what is up? My name is Rachel Sproha and this is my entry for the bodybuilding.com 2018 Spokesmodel search. So every single year for the past 3 years, I've considered applying for the Spokesmodel search, and every single time I've come up with reasons not to. I've said, you know, you're from Connecticut, you're not from like LA or anywhere cool like that, they're not going to notice you. You don't have 100,000 followers on social media, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z. This year, completely different change of heart. I'm going for it, and I've been waiting for the application to come out. When it finally came out, I started second guessing myself again. Right now, I'm 28 days out from my next show, my last show of the season. And I was like, do you really need another stressor? Do you really need another thing on your plate right now? Like worrying about the bodybuilding.com spokesmodel search? And the answer is 125% yes. This is something that I'm very passionate about because I wouldn't be where I am today without bodybuilding.com. Back in college, my freshman year, I was very overweight. I wasn't happy with how I looked. I wasn't confident. I did go to the gym, but I did not set foot in the weightlifting section. My roommate actually motivated me, and she was like, let's start lifting together. And I was like, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know where to start. And that's when I stayed up all night on bodybuilding.com, your website, finding that perfect program that I thought was going to be great for us. And that is when I came across Jamie Eason's Live Fit plan, and it was perfect. And we followed that to a T. We followed it for that full length. I don't remember if it was 6 weeks or if it was 12 weeks, but we finished it. It wasn't just, okay, you lost the weight, cool, it's over. No, like I wanted to do more with this. Like there was something inside of me that I didn't want to stop here. I wanted to motivate others. I wanted them to see my journey, to know what I did. I wanted to educate myself more. So I kept on going, and I got my personal training certification the next year. And then the next May, that's when really everything changed for me. My junior year, I decided to go and do a prep for a bodybuilding competition. I went for it. I was like, I honestly didn't have the muscle for it at the time. I had no clue what I was really getting into, but I knew that I wanted it, and I knew that I was gonna go for it no matter what. When I want something, I go all in, and I'm persistent, and I ended up doing my first competition last September for figure. And this past year, I've been prepping. I prepped for 25 weeks for a second competition. And the reason I'm sitting here talking about prepping and bodybuilding is not because I think bodybuilding.com is that all we represent. No, I don't think that at all. But I know that in my fitness experience and my journey, doing these shows has shown me so much about myself. I learned who I was and who I wanted to be with in my, not only my relationships, I changed my major, I found out career choices. Everything changes because you really dig deep and you push yourself to so many new limits you didn't know were even there. It's just being able to show your hard work to those that you love and know that like you did this and you are your best self because of it. That's what it's all about. I think the motivation has to come within, truly within, and I think other people can be there as motivators, but it all starts with you. And it's just crazy that that girl is no longer who she was 3 years ago, and I'll never be that girl again. I'm only gonna keep growing and keep changing, and I think that's truly amazing. How do I inspire other people? I've never sat here and tried to inspire someone. I've just shared the good, I've shared the bad, I've shared the weird, I've shared how I can't look at the right camera and how I move my hands a lot when I talk, and I just try to keep it real with my followers. I show that, you know what, we all make mistakes, but sometimes you have to reach your lowest point in something to reach your highest, because I would not be who I am today, where I am today, without reaching those low experiences. And I think that that can relate to any part of your life, not just fitness. So that is why I'm applying for the bodybuilding.com spokesmodel search, because it all started with you guys. I truly wouldn't be here without that plan, without Jamie Eason's plan. I wouldn't have fallen in love with it. I probably would have gave up. It's not about the muscles, it's not about how you look necessarily, it's just the feeling that you get. It has to mean something to you. If it doesn't, then you can't truly inspire other people if your heart isn't in it. And I do these things for a reason, and it's because I am discovering my best self, and I know that this is only just the beginning for me. So thank you bodybuilding.com for starting this journey for me, and thank you so much for accepting this application.